Hey there guys, Lorenzo here. Welcome to The Sacred Fool. This is a very special little video that goes out to Harrison, the young buck who chased me down the shopping centre to ask how he can live his best life at 18. Straight off the bat, you're in year 12, you're 18 years old. This advice, I hope, would be continuous with most young men, especially young men who, I've met a couple lately over the last couple of months. The mere fact that you're asking people that you deem interesting, how can I live my best life? You know, how can I make money? How can I make myself stronger in the mind? The mere fact that you are thinking in those terms and you're possibly ingesting content like this, that should be a big thumbs up, letting you know that you're on the right path. You know, first you got to ask questions. Okay, you basically have to approach life with a glass half full kind of situation. You don't want a full glass. The second that you say, or you hear someone say, I know that, I know everything about that. I mean, obviously speaking in generalities has its own stigma about it, but you always want to go through life and you always want to learn. I believe it was Einstein who said, the more that I learn, the more I realize there's so much that I don't know, or at least I'm paraphrasing there. So always have that glass as half full and always seek to learn from this life, because it's an incredible journey. The second piece of advice that I give you is build your resilience. Now, there is a financial resilience. Like I sort of said, don't worry about that just yet. Just get some runs on the board. Get out there, be a yes man or a yes woman, and say yes to experiences. Say yes to mentorship from the right kind of people that you deem worthy. Say yes to positive growth. Say yes to learning about things like emotional intelligence, communication, self-expression, these different kinds of things. Throw yourself selectively into situations or paths which are going to challenge you, which are going to make you uncomfortable, which are going to push your boundaries. Because when you find where those limits lie and you do not allow yourself to be defined by them, and you can push beyond them and move beyond and stretch and push through that glass ceiling, you start to come up with what Eddie Lim describes as rarefied air. And that's what you want to go for. I'd also like to mention that I believe there's a lot of people out there who have lost their way, or who provide, or who attack life with mediocrity. Okay, those two are very conflicting kind of statements. Who passively engage with life in a very mediocre sense. And because those kinds of people exist not only as universal law, but also just due to the circumstances which have beset them, that's fine. But because there is always going to be an inextinguishable population of people who don't necessarily want to push the envelope and don't want to do better, who are constantly trying to find dependency or comfort and status quo, then that's going to provide you with that kind of springboard and those opportunities to absolutely blow people out of the water and express your gift and show your magnificence. So once again, champion, I wish you all the best. Good luck over in Hungary, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Be mindful. You're out there. You're young. You've got to have your head on a swivel. You've got to be aware of your surroundings. You've got to be aware of the people that you surround yourself with, what kind of attention that they draw. Look at other videos. I'm sure there's a whole heap of content which is going to help you be safe whilst you're overseas. But the main thing that you want to focus on is really trying to push yourself into those higher realms of greater strength and resilience. Okay. Good luck, buddy. We're here for you. We'll catch you on the flip side.